Death is humanity's biggest taboo, but what if everything you believe about it is wrong? While most people avoid the topic, Sadhguru shows us that facing mortality head-on isn't just freeing, it's essential for living a meaningful life. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But think about it. What's really holding you back? Fear? Denial? Or maybe the false idea that tomorrow is guaranteed? Get ready for a journey that will flip your worldview upside down, revealing why understanding death might just be the key to living with purpose. Death is the teacher no one chooses, yet everyone eventually faces. When we confront the reality that our time is limited, life starts to take on a new meaning. Imagine knowing you only had a year left to live. What would shift in your priorities? Sadhguru explains that reflecting on death brings clarity, cutting through life's distractions. It's like putting on a lens that helps you see what truly matters. Try this. Take a moment right now, close your eyes, and ask yourself, if I had little time left, what would really matter to me? You might be surprised by the answers. Understanding mortality forces us to see life with rare intensity. That lazy Sunday breakfast or a hug from a loved one suddenly feels so much more meaningful. Sadhguru likens accepting death to learning how to dance with life. It's not about focusing on the end, but about living fully. Something as simple as keeping a gratitude journal can be a practical first step. By writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day, you begin to live more intentionally, transforming how you experience time. There's an irony about death that few notice. Accepting it helps you live better. Recognizing that it's always nearby pushes us to stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. Think about the last petty argument you had. Was it really worth it? Practices like yoga or daily meditation can help keep that clarity at the forefront of our lives. It's a constant reminder that we're not immortal, and that's okay. In fact, it's our mortality that makes every moment special. The body gracefully accepts the cycle of life in a way the mind often resists. It's like an internal clock that understands impermanence. Meanwhile, the mind, cluttered with thoughts, fights the inevitable, creating fears and anxieties that drain our energy. Sadhguru suggests easing this mental resistance with mindfulness practices. For instance, try sitting silently for 5 minutes, simply observing your breath. It may sound simple, but this small act of slowing down trains your mind to accept what it cannot control. This conflict between mind and body is something everyone faces at some point. Think about the last time you felt physical pain. Your body sent clear signals, while your mind worried. What if it's something serious? This cycle of thought can be broken when we learn to observe without judgment. A practical way to start is by staying active, like taking a walk outdoors. As your body moves naturally, your mind begins to quiet down. It's almost like aligning 2 parts of yourself that usually pull in opposite directions. When your mind and body work in harmony, something magical happens: peace. Guided meditation is a powerful tool to achieve this balance. Try a simple technique like visualizing a peaceful place, maybe a garden or a beach. This doesn't just reduce fear. It creates mental space for you to focus on the present. This harmony isn't a luxury, it's the foundation for a less anxious, more grounded life. After all, accepting the natural flow of life is an act of wisdom, not weakness. Once you realize time is limited, every moment feels heavier with meaning. Living consciously means seeing life as a series of choices, not just a sequence of events. Think about the last 24 hours, how much of that time was spent on things that truly matter. Sadhguru emphasizes that awareness of time helps us focus on what brings meaning. A helpful exercise is listing 3 things you want to do every day and reflecting on how they align with your values. This perspective also transforms your relationships. When you live with awareness, you stop taking people around you for granted. How many times have you thought about calling a friend, but put it off? The truth is, We never know how much time we have with the ones we love. A simple gesture, like sending a kind message or planning lunch with someone special, can become a transformative experience. It's about choosing quality over quantity in how we connect with others. Awareness even changes how we face challenges. Imagine being stuck in traffic for hours. Most of us would feel frustrated, but living consciously teaches us to use those moments for reflection or to listen to something inspiring, like a Sadhguru podcast. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about finding ways to grow through them. And when we start prioritizing what truly matters, something interesting happens. The trivial worries lose their power to control us. Spiritually preparing for life and eventually death is like building a solid foundation to face challenges with grace. Sadhguru teaches that simple practices, like mindful breathing, can transform your inner state. Try this right now. Take a deep breath in, count to 4, and slowly exhale. Repeat this a few times, and you'll notice the tension beginning to melt away. It's like giving your mind a much-needed pause, a moment to reconnect with something greater than the chaos of everyday life. Spiritual preparation also extends to our relationships. When we live with a deeper sense of purpose, we become pillars of strength for those we care about. Think about how small actions, like sharing words of gratitude or helping someone in need, can leave a lasting impact. Imagine a loved one going through emotional struggles. Being present and listening without judgment can be a powerful form of support. Through these acts, we create an atmosphere of dignity and peace, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. Sadhguru often reminds us that spirituality isn't an escape from life, but a deeper immersion in it. Through self-reflection, you start to face your fears and anxieties about death. A helpful exercise is keeping a journal where you write down your deepest questions about life. This habit clears your mind and fosters a sense of inner readiness to confront the unknown with courage. On this journey of discovery, you begin to see life and death as parts of the same flow, interconnected and natural. Sadhguru encourages us to shift our perspective on death, viewing it not as an end, but as a natural transition. Picture a tree shedding its leaves in autumn. It might seem like a goodbye, but it's simply making way for renewal in spring. Similarly, death is a passage, a chance to reconnect with life's essence. Reflecting on this can ease fears and bring acceptance. Here's a simple exercise. Spend 5 minutes each day watching the sunrise or sunset, reminding yourself that life is made of cycles, just like nature. This understanding changes how we deal with the fear of loss. Instead of resisting, we learn to flow with the natural rhythm of existence. Think about times you've had to let go of something, a job, a city, or even a relationship. At first, it feels like a void, but eventually, new opportunities emerge. Sadhguru suggests that by practicing meditation or introspection, we can see these transitions with clarity and even gratitude. It's like changing clothes, a necessary step to renew our journey. When viewed through this lens, death teaches us to live with greater purpose. Every choice and every action takes on more meaning because we understand how precious our time here truly is. How about starting small? Make a list of things you've always wanted to do but kept postponing. More importantly, take that first step today. By accepting death as a transition, we learn to cherish each moment as a gift. Now that you've uncovered these transformative truths, what will you do with them? Will you keep living on autopilot, or will you embrace change? Ask yourself, what can I do today to make my life more meaningful? Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and keep exploring this journey of learning. There's so much more waiting for you.